Lila, a fairy with shimmering wings, Rowan, a gnome with a pointy hat, and Finn, a playful dragon, were the best of friends. They lived in a floating magical school high above the clouds. One day, while exploring the school, they discovered that the book of spells had been stolen by a mischievous spirit named Scamp. Their teacher, Miss Maple, gave them a glowing map to find him. So off they went into the enchanted forest. As they journeyed, they met Willow, a tree spirit who challenged them with a riddle. I can fill a room, but take up no space. I dance without feet and vanish without a trace. What am I? After some thought, Lila shouted, "Light," and so they passed the forest and came to the giggle stream. To cross, they had to laugh and create stepping stones to reach the other side. Then they entered a cave where crystals glittered on the walls. And there in the center was Scamp, a small, bright being with a mischievous grin. "Oh, you found me," Scamp said, spinning the book of spells above his head. "If you want it back, you'll have to catch me." Scamp zoomed around the cave, dodging their spells and taunting them to follow. Finally, he perched on a crystal and challenged them again. "Want the book? Then let's make a deal. You give me a good story and I'll give you the book." A story so funny, it makes me laugh. They all thought hard, trying to come up with a tale that would beat Scamp. And then Finn started. "Once upon a time, there were 3 friends named..." Scamp groaned. "Oh no, not another riddle, please." But they kept going. These 3 friends went to a magical school where one day the book of spells disappeared. So they set off to find it, but not before meeting a grumpy tree spirit who challenged them to a battle of wits. Then they had to cross the giggling river by making rainbow stepping stones with their laughter. And finally, they faced a mischievous trickster spirit who tried to trick them into a wild goose chase. Scamp shook with laughter. "That is hilarious. You win the book." And with that, he vanished. Back at school, they celebrated with a grand festival full of magic and wonder. As the night went on, they shared stories and laughed under a sky full of stars. And so their magical adventure came to an end, or did it? For as long as they continued to laugh and be friends, their adventures would never truly end.